I hope you're having a most wonderful day. Most wonderful weekend for most of you lovely folks out there. There's a lot of stuff that's happened this week. Lots of stuff, actually. This time, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's so much shit right now this week. I think it topped every week that I can honestly think that I've covered so far. Subtracting the part that I was out for a while. I honestly feel like this was the week that actually... I don't know how to describe it. I think this was the week that topped all weeks. I think that might be the better option for that. Yeah. I think this week topped off all weeks by far on 2025 so far. And it's this September. Now I'm really debating on like wanting to play that song right now. Wake Me Up Until September Ends, because I am, you know, I'm literally just wanting to I want to pass. I definitely want to pass now on all the shit that's been going on so far. We got a lot of people taking little bits of breaks. Unfortunately, loss of life was also one of them, and just other shit too on people celebrating this shit, and also Nintendo doing shit again, and YouTube as well. And then we also have Meanwhile, which there was some stuff that obviously couldn't make it into the big story segments, but there we go. Here we are. Yes, unfortunately, this was the incident that obviously has to get talked about right now. Charlie Kirk, he did pass away. Even though I know a lot of people don't like him, even though there are some people that did like him, I do not believe this was the way, one of options, especially when you watch the whole fucking thing like on live stream. You're like, holy shit. Yeah, but for those that did not know about the Charlie Kirk, god dang, can't even speak. Yeah, but he was the guy that did do the shooting was arrested. He was a 22-year-old, and this was all on September 10th. This was also prompting a 33-hour manhunt. That's crazy. The craziest shit right here. Authorities confirmed that Robertson's left political leanings for his family and friends, his transgender partner who cooperated with the FBI. That's how they were able to find him. R.I.P. for Charlie Kirk right there. I know a lot of people are gonna say, hey, Sin, what the fuck? Why are you doing this? I mean, to be fair, do you honestly feel like this was like an option? So, hi, Midnight. Hello, how are you? But, chat. Do you honestly feel like, you know, shooting someone makes everything go away? No, it just makes a whole new problem. I'm just saying. I don't want to bring this in here, but since it's like so, it's been literally everywhere. Yeah, no, like, don't, guys, if you don't like somebody, just God has given you the one fucking thing that you guys don't even know how to fucking use, and I've been telling you that for like, I don't know, freaking like, when did I start? Like 2021? Dude, I've been saying this for like 4 years. God has given you the block button, and you guys refuse to use it. Why do you refuse to use it? Are you just wanting to fight people? Like, what the fuck? Some problems are resolved by death than others. Yeah, but then you got to think of the repercussions that happen afterwards. The guy that did the shooting found out the hard way. He fucked around and found out. So that was on his end. That was on his end. But yeah, there's like that little mini description right there of what it was. In case for some of you guys want to read it all, you know, just be like, why was this guy shot? Like, you know, the reasons or what was it that kind of maybe possibly kicked it off? If you want to do your research, you know, I always tell people to do the research before they start like saying, hey, you know, blah, blah, blah. Again, I don't like the guy. However, I do not think killing was necessary. It's just like, you know, it goes like this. Say if another side of like, I guess like someone an opposite of speaking of like, let's just do like what was it, the Uno reverse thing right there, where it's just like everything's like opposite. Like instead of him talking about what he was talking about and it goes to the opposite way, how would people feel if it was like the other way? It like I'm just saying. I am just saying, because that's what I'm more concerned about. Because like, what happens if people are the other way? I'm just saying, like the people who are like, Eminem did a song from. Oh, that was okay. That was really sweet, from what I've heard, anyways. Oh, well, damn, holy shit, that's sweet of Eminem to do that. I didn't even know that. That's really sweet. But yes, chat. We have this thing called thinking brains. Those thinky brains can use to speak. Those speaking words, those mates. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know. Brain turned off. Just use words. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, just think about if it was from the other side. How would you guys feel? You guys would obviously be the same way too if it was someone else that you liked. It'll be like, oh my god, he got shot. Yeah, I just want to like say that right there because I know a lot of people have been saying that. Just think about like what happens if it was the other way. Not from the way Charlie spoke, but for his kids. Wait, hang on. Not for the way Charlie spoke, but for his kids. And then see, like that's one way. See, like I'm like, and that's why I don't get. Like people are like saying like like all this stuff right here. I'm like, dude, he died. Like, do you honestly think that basically father to father? Yeah, dude. I like. Oh my god, her like the children, holy shit, the children of like his kids, oh my god, the ones that were in the front, oh my god, dude, holy shit, they're gonna be traumatized for life. Like, honest to god, they're not gonna bounce back from that. That was just like right there. They were right there in the center and they saw the whole thing. People did not know that, and it's like you're really gonna do that? Like, traumatizing. Okay, holy shit. I'm just saying this though because I know, like, because again, like Texas line, and I know people are, I know chat knows I like guns and all that shit. I honestly don't think like like, okay, you're shooting someone because you don't like them, okay, but then there's these laws right here that are put into place that will probably put you in prison, or depending on what state you're in, is the death penalty. So I don't think people think that shit through most of the time. I don't think Utah is one of those. Actually, I think Utah is what. I want to say, I think. Wait, was it Utah or Ohio? Utah Valley. Wait, hang on. I always get that confused. An Ohio judge, right? Okay, so it's in Ohio. I I don't think they have that. So he may just be put in the prison for life. But going on to the other parts right there that also are connected with this, as you guys probably know, this person, Drew, who was working on the Ghost of Yote, and I did confirm this, was celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. A little bit too much, if you ask me. A little way too much. Yep, sucker punch. I won't be honest with you, I am not buying this game now because of that. I am not buying this game now because of that. Holy shit. It's like, oh my god, like a dev celebrates that shit openly. But yeah, like, see, like people were like talking about that. It was like so crazy. This person here was talking about that. And of course, it always goes down to the ones that they always like, wait, hang on, they're in Seattle? What the fuck? Dude, why Seattle? Why did you choose to live in the saddest place in the US, Seattle? I like the way how I was going to say, like, the poly ENMN. I don't even know what that is. I was going to talk about that, though, but I just saw Seattle. That just popped up in the right there. I was like, wait a minute, Seattle? Why would you choose the saddest place in the whole country? Seattle. Did you not see the Phineas and Ferb specials of the Seattle thing? Like, what the fuck? Seattle's like depression on top of depression because it's so depressed. But it's still kicking. But it's Seattle, so it's depressed. Because it's always raining there. And chat, as you know, since Ghost of Yote happened to be a PlayStation studio, the devs there immediately. I don't know if you could say rat out, but someone in Sony definitely noticed. And this is what happened. If you stand up against fascism, if it cost me my dream job I held for 10 years, I will do it again, but 100 times stronger, she wrote. And Sony confirmed her firing from Sucker Punch Studios, the studios behind Ghost of Yote. So yeah, saved. Huh? I don't know. Like I'm still in the air. I don't know how you feel about this. What I honestly don't know what to feel about this. Chat, what do you guys say? Is this like a save? Are we saved? Like, cause I'm conflicted. So does that mean we can pre-order and it'll be fine, or should we not pre-order it now? I'm confused. I'm confuffled. I'd rather not risk it. Pass. Pass it is. Pass. All right. Pass it is. On top of that, chat. On top of that, unfortunately, someone else has also passed away too. And this someone happened to be from the horse girl, or not the horse girl, the horse who inspired the horse girl in Umamasumi. Yeah. Rest in peace, Haru. R.I.P. Chat's just like, no, no. And then there's Brave right there, just freaking out. Just Brave did not take that well. I can't even speak. As well as a lot of other content creators are like, no, 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 it can't be. Yeah, but R.I.P. Haru. Like how they put a little flower on her head. It's so cute. But she gone though, so now I'm sad. Next that we have, and this was posted on September 11th. Wizen chose this day of all days, knowing full well I know where the fuck she's at in Texas. The fact that she did this, I'm like, God damn it, Zen. The fact that she chose September 11th. On September 11th, Zen did an update. But it's good news. It's not bad news on that day. Thank God. Because we don't need like another bad thing happening on that date. I will literally kick her butt. But this is just her taking a break. Every content creator needs to take a break every now and then. And this is just another one of those right there. It will be going from September 13th going to September 19th. So started yesterday. Yeah, but a lot of people are freaking out. I like the way how there's one comment on there saying I got scared for a second. This year would have been awful enough, but I don't think I could take another graduation. Please don't format like this again. Someone said. Zentric commented on it. At least it wasn't on a white background. I tried, okay? Next we have chat. And this is from Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo. You know those guys? The guys you didn't want to know? Guess what? Yeah. I was like, oh god, not again. And this is at Nintendo right here. That was talking to the Game Development News, Amber V. Every developer is a director. If you make excuses, you get removed from the team, a veteran says. So does that mean AI is the solution? Question mark. Oh no. Oh god. Holy shit, what have we done? We've gone to AI making video games. Surely these games are not going to be that broken. You know what? I won't be honest with you. Is it sad that I'm kind of rooting for AI right now? Because I honestly feel like the people here are too lazy, the developers nowadays. Some of them, not all of them. A lot of them are really good, but the ones that are really talented, you know. Yeah. So I don't know how I feel about this. So I guess AI might be coming soon? Question mark. I don't know. You should guys bear your gold and then bear yourselves with that gold. Next that we have chat, because I have accidentally put it in the wrong order. And this is Nintendo recently acquired a patent summoning and battling characters as its Power World lawsuit continues. God freaking damn it. Did you hear about the Nintendo's next patent attempt? Is it this one? I'm hoping it's this one. If there was another one, I honestly feel like they're throwing everything at Power World to see if it sticks. And yeah. So apparently, if you have a ball, if you have big balls, and you throw an animal that comes out from those big balls. I'm trying to... Okay, I just realized what I said. Okay, so if you have balls, and you throw... Okay, actually, you know what? That doesn't... I'm trying to say this in the fucking straightest face. Okay, I'm trying to like format. Okay, if you have balls and you throw the ball. Okay, actually, you know what? Look, if you have some device that is spherical and some animal gets released from it or a creature, you can't do that. We're literally talking about balls for like 2 minutes, and I was like, you know what? I'm not like either way. I was trying to say it did not fucking go good. God damn it, man. Ah, yes, I have balls. I have summon from big balls. I was trying to say it. I was like, no, I can't say it like that. I can't say it like that. I also can't say it like this too. So I had to say it like in the most dumbed down, scientifically way possible. So chat won't be like Omega lol. God fucking damn it. Can we stop talking about balls for like 1 second, Nintendo? Like, you guys are talking about balls, but yet you don't have any because you're literally doing this shit. Do you want me to bring up that shit that you guys did one time, Nintendo, to like a charity event that was trying to help, like, I guess, what was it, for like cancer or some shit like that in Japan? I don't remember what it was, but it was a charity group. Yeah, instead of saying, hey, next time working with us, they're like, bam, lawsuit. No hesitation. They're like, you know what? Fuck charity. I am the charity. I'm taking that money for my charity. I'm like, God damn, this is dude. That is the current state of Nintendo? Am I not wrong? Is that not the current state of Nintendo? It's like that famous quote from Regular Show. Think of the children. I'm the children. Yes, you are, Nintendo. Yes, you are. Next, so I have, and this is YouTube. Yep. Hi, YouTube. I forgot to say hi to you guys earlier. And this is YouTube's AI update. This automatically hides content flagged as adult only, causing many videos to disappear. So that means if you watch someone like Tara, holy shit. Who? Tara who? Yeah, that's unfortunately like that. Yeah. Or the Shiv VTuber that I will not say, but she did have a debut recently with her new model. Which, I'll be honest with you, I honestly feel like I think she did a little bit too much on the opening for that right there. I was like, holy shit, this is like everything from 2010 going to 2010 ish, like early 2000 to late 2010. Because I was like, holy shit, this is a lot of stuff like the 420 Blazer thing. Yeah, she's also going out. Chat, YouTube's AI automatically will hide any content. So meaning any 18 plus VTubers that you guys know, aka like Tara and all the others, yeah, big oof. There goes their income. I guess you could say they're making it for kids? Question mark? I don't know. I've seen a lot of stuff on YouTube that makes me think, I don't think this is for kids. Also, I've seen YouTube Kids. That shit is not for kids. That is like soft corn. Yeah. Chacha's like, wait, what? Don't look at it. I mean, yeah, there's some nice stuff, but then when you go in there too fucking long enough, which again, that is how YouTube is. You'll watch so many videos and then something crazy happens and you're just like, okay, maybe that might be enough watching YouTube videos for today. Yeah. Oh, you're saying the smooth writing and switching objects. Because allows for all types of learning purposes. I kind of hate, you know what, like, I don't know if I should be upset. The fact that you say that, or the fact that that's technically valid in its own way, because it's for learning, even though it's too much of the learning. I don't know how I feel about that. The line is conflicted with that. But chat, if they learn like that, they'll end up like me. Very say so. I honestly feel like I sense Mama Spooky. Holy shit. Anyway, I was like, I feel like there's a dagger coming from my back. Right when I say that, I'm like, oh, my feline senses are kicking in. It's either Nino or Mama Spooky. Or Niru. Anyway. Next that I have is one of my favorite segments that I always like to have every Sunday. Even though this could not get into the main portion of the video that's going to be uploaded on YouTube, I just thought to add these in anyway because they're kind of just little things going on that I just feel like, oh, that's nice. Very interesting shit. First off, and meanwhile, is Cracker Barrel has suspended its plans to remodel restaurants after the long criticism from fans. This is just around 2 weeks after the company backtracked on plans of changing its logo to whatever the fuck this is. And now we're back to the original. Very classic, very good. Yet they could not fix the seats. That's the only thing I think a lot of people were criticizing on. The chairs. Can they just like put some kind of like cushion on the chairs? Like that's literally all they gotta fucking do. So for some of you long-term Cracker Barrel fans that are probably around maybe like 2 of you guys. Yeah, there you go. It's back. They also lost over 100 million stock. Yeah, that all because of the whole change. That's insane. Imagine like changing everything about your identity, but yet you're going on to a PR statement saying, you know, we got to embrace the traditions. We got to embrace our roots and everything that we started from. Like this logo right here. This is the roots. This is the roots right here. And they immediately were like, you know what? Fuck everything else. This is the new shit. I was like, wait, but you just said, you know, you got to embrace the roots. And no, look at that. This logo right here cost us around $17 million to make. It was very sophisticated. It was $17 million worth spent. You think I'm joking on that? Do you guys honestly think I pulled that number out of thin air? I might actually, I kind of did, but logos like these have been costing around that much. Sometimes a little less cheaper than that. Around 500k. Yeah, 500k. Yeah, that's the cheapest they'll go for these logos. 500k for a logo like that. Let that sink in. This is probably maybe like 500k at minimum on the redesign for a logo. Just the logo. Well, shit, they got fucked over. The reason why fast food joints can't change how they look because they do it so often. Yeah, they do. They do. I'm not going to bring up the Walmart one right there. I'm not bringing the Walmart up one if that's what chat's thinking. Meanwhile, on the internet, Aston Martin has launched a luxury baby stroller in collaboration with Egg. This image will give some of you PTSD for a long time to come. Chat's just like, what do you mean? For some of you people who know the reference, you got it. Yeah. These are going to be everywhere. Funny thing is, the funny thing is those are very old scroller struts designs. Yeah, that's the funny thing. This is very old school. But you want to know what's going to be funny? The fact that they're probably going to charge you a lot of money for it. Or just that. I guess you could say they're catering to their future audience. You know, think about chat. Think right there. You have to get them while they're young. You gotta show them the luxury that they can get. Think about it. Yeah, you're targeting the future the future demographics. Yeah, that's smart. That's how you make money, chat. That's how you make money. God fucking, I hate that shit so fucking much right there. What the fuck? But this will get people some PTSDs from this. Just from this image. You're welcome. 2,500 euros. Dear God, I don't even need to know how much that is. I know that's close to American dollars. Jesus Christ. Why would you're going to spend $1,000? Bro, I literally can go to like, hang on. Oh, tap that in right now. Watch and learn, chat. This is how you find a baby stroller on cheap. I put baby. God damn it. Put baby. Baby stroller. There we go. See, this is how much a baby stroller costs. Cheapest they'll go for $15. Now, if you want to get a little bit better one, $200. Why did you need that? Why did we need this? 3,003. That's what I was thinking right there. Are you sure? I mean, it's just... Why the fuck do you need to spend that much money on a baby stroller? Meanwhile, on the internet, a mechanic in Italy has built the world's narrowest car, measuring just 50 centimeters wide. How will that work? And how will you get past traffic? I mean, to be fair, maybe this guy was just so annoyed with traffic and how it is. He just was like, fuck it. You know what? I'm done. You know what? Like you guys in your big Bugatti, Lamborghinis, fuck it. I'm just gonna go right in between and skip traffic. Bro, literally just skip traffic. That was real, by the way. God damn it. I kinda hate that. The fact that this thing could just like... I honestly feel like it would just get knocked over if there's a good gust of wind. Oh my god, the fucking light looks funny though. It looks like a cyclops for some reason. I don't know why I'm looking at it. It just looks like a cyclops. Does it not look like a cyclops? It looks like a cyclops from this angle. Like, look at that. It's a cyclops. It's a cyclops car. Yeah, it's a cyclops car. I was like, this is a cyclops. Also, how can you like does it have AC in there? Is there any AC? There has to be something in there. Oh, someone actually posted a video of it. Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, because your hand will never go in. Holy shit. How did that guy do that? Bro, I honestly feel like if someone were to pass gas the wrong way, the whole vehicle would just flip over on its side. It does not look that structurally safe. It's like wiggling. It is wiggling. I don't think I'd be going out on that thing when it's super windy though. Meanwhile, on the internet, Apple has announced the iPhone Air, their thinnest phone ever. Or you can say their thinnest phone ever. Okay, no? Okay. God damn, that's very skinny. F that. Look at that. Holy shit. If I stick my finger... Okay, never mind. I'm going to finish that. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's an Apple product. I really don't fuck with Apple products. I am sophisticated. I use this thing called an Android as I immediately fucking drop it. God damn it. Breaks phone. Shocked Pikachu face while looking down. God damn it. But yeah, this is pretty interesting right here. It's very skinny, very small. It definitely will break in a single... I honestly feel like that goes in hand with the car. I feel like if you were to pass gas, the phone's dead. It breaks in two. That's it. You just rip a fat one and it breaks. You let that fall you let that fall once, you could just buy a new phone. Yeah. Or for this one, you can just pass gas and it breaks in two. I'm just saying, like, did they? I'm like conspiracy theory right here, chat. I think they did this on purpose. You know how Apple's like, fuck, we got caught because we were slowing down our devices on purpose. Shit, there has to be a way to make sure we can get them to buy every phone model that we make every single year. Timmy, draw a design for a very unstable phone, but still feasible. There, God, it's beautiful. It's so skinny that like you could literally just break it into like a cracker and eat it like with that much effort. Oh my God, Timmy, you are a genius, a true pioneer, a true Da Vinci in the career of Apple. We have made the thinnest phone, but also the most not long-lasting phone because it's so thin. Yes, they thought that they can get away finding that we, Apple, were slowing down their devices, but we found another way to fuck them over. I honestly feel like that's what's going on in Apple's HQ right now. I'm just saying, just in their little lair, they're just like coming up with this 5-head strategy. And then there's me just like, damn, that sucks. I have a fold. Damn. Anyway. Yeah, like the laptop paper, if they spent $1 to just get a coat of the motherboard and anti-conductor, anti-spray, we didn't need to repair store because we knocked our water over. Yeah. Meanwhile, on the internet, chat, what we were looking at is the ocean, but also cake. She's just like, what the fuck? Yeah. What is that? That's the ocean. But that's also cheesecake. It's actually just cheesecake. How real was that cake? Very real. Very real. No, but that's actually like a coating on the cheesecake right there. Chat's just like, what? I thought that was the ocean. It is, but also isn't at the same time. That is so trippy as fuck. I'll be honest with you. When I saw that, I was like, dude, this is wild. I like this one. This one's really cool. The blueberry cake looks like a real ocean. Damn. Yeah, that's why I got this. I was like, damn, this shit's trippy. I could just look at this. The lighting of those two perfect. It is. Dude, it really is. That's how I was looking at. Is that the ocean? I was thinking, wait a minute, maybe someone did like, and it, like they kind of just did a little like trick of like photo editing, and I was like, no, it doesn't look like it. I think that's cheesecake, just with that blueberry on covering on it. But that looks so good. Like at first thought, like you could think like, oh, it's a ship. Oh wait, hang on, no, it's not. It's cheesecake. No wait, it's edited. No wait, actually, I think it is cheesecake. that was my whole train of thought. I was looking at those like, no, it's cheesecake. No wait, no, that's the ocean, and that's a boat. No, it's no photo though editing. The photo is that you needed to look at it 3 times. I hate that I had to look at it 3 times. I really did have to look at it 3 times, chat. It was that crazy of a fucking picture. I was like, I had to do a double check. And that concludes the Sunday Talk with all the stuff that's happened on this week. If you happen to have anything that's popped up this week, any crazy stuff, anything like that you just happen to have that just pop up in your feed, you're like, huh, this looks interesting. I want this line to check this out and have this on the talk, on the Sunday Talk. Feel free to put it in the Discord. There are many ways to get into the Discord. You just gotta be 18 plus to go into the Discord and actually like look at all the stuff that we do, and all game nights, community nights that we have, and so forth and so on. Have a most wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you, lovely sons of guns, next time.
Always in the wrong, knowing where we stand.